When I was a little girl, my father used to always tell me the story about the old lion and the fox. And the reason why he used to tell me that story, he said, Zuzu, when you grow up, people are going to be deliberately obtuse with you. And you need to always be able to assess what is the target and what is the distraction. Let's talk about that as it pertains to the industry and the changing of the guard and all the other changes that are going on in the industry on a Filmmaker's Guide to Surviving Authoritarianism.
I want you to get up right now.
She really won't remember any of this.
Open it and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
She really won't remember any of this.
I want you to get up right now.
When I was a kid, my father used to always tell me that story about the old lion and the fox. And for all you guys who don't know the story, it's about an old lion who's getting old and weak, and he's no longer able to catch food in the way he was when he was younger. So what he would do is when he was in his cave, as people came by, he would bait them by saying, oh, I'm just old and feeble. Can you help me? And as they approached him, he ate them. One day a fox comes by, and the fox notices that the footprints are going in, but footprints ain't going out. So even though the old lion is baiting him and trying to get him to come closer, the fox does no such thing. He actually starts taking a few steps back. And the old lion says to him, why are you walking away from me? And the fox says, I noticed that footprints are going in, but they're not coming out. How are the people coming out? So I tell this story as it pertains to the industry. People are going to try to bait you in this industry, and they're going to bait you because they see your light and they see your shine. They're going to say, wow, this person is shining too bright, they're too talented, or they take up too much space in a room, and I want to dull that light, or at least show the people who sign the checks and make decisions that maybe they're not quite ready. People always say it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. I would amend that and say it's also about how you present. And as it pertains to the social media sphere, it is important that you don't allow people to bait you in situations where it is cemented and someone can get a copy of it and have proof that you said this or that or any particular given time. And I don't say that to be paranoid. I say that to be very truly, because when people do things towards you, it's very easy to say, I'm going to defend myself and I'm going to defend my honor. But the thing is that do you really need to? I always do this checklist. Does it hurt my money? Does it hurt me, my reputation? Is it truly libelous? That means I can go to a court and say this and this happened, and a judge will put this on the docket. Or it's one of those things where they sever ties with someone that I actually hold dear and near to my heart. If you do not make that checklist, who's you, boo? I don't care about you. I don't let people beat me into conversations. When you don't hurt my money, you don't say anything so libelous that it truly damages my ability to make money now or in the future, or it takes something from me that I hold near and dear to my heart. Anything short of that, that's the old lion playing tricks. That's what the old lion do. The old lion wants to keep his edge. He wants to be relevant. He wants to stay in this game. He feels like even though his body is breaking down and is very clear that he is definitely past his prime, he is still trying to maintain control. And what I just want to have a conversation with you guys about, don't let the old lion make you pray. I am a woman of a certain age, and I'm just giving you this knowledge because of things that happened in my life with a recent production that I had to sever ties with a director producer, and the fact that he took it so badly and that he decided he wanted to be a villain in my life,